Hey guys, and welcome back, and today we're going to be talking about Sens, the worst operator in Rainbow Six Siege. Now, Sens was an attacker that wasn't introduced too long ago, but his main idea is dealing with concealment, but we should probably start out with their loadout first. Now, Sens rocks a 9mm AR, and we'll talk more about that AR later, but then he also rocks the 417 DMR, a solid DMR. For his secondaries, he also rocks the SDP 9mm, the same one that Gridlock uses, and the solid Gon 6. He also rocks claymores or hard breach charges. Now let's get back to that AR. Now the AR has only one good thing about it. It has a 50+1 mag. And that's it. There's nothing good about this thing. Let's take a look at that recoil control. Now, even though this is an AR chambered in 9mm, this thing somehow has the most recoil I've seen in this game. And don't think about tap firing it to reduce the recoil, that's not going to work. Well, if it has so much recoil, it must do good damage. No, this thing does barely any damage, and that requires you to lock the long barrel so that way you can get that extra damage in. If you're not going to hit the enemy with your first 2 or 3 shots and it's not a headshot, then you're probably going to die in that engagement. Now let's take a look at Sens' ability, the ROU projector. Now the main usefulness of these is it makes a line of like smoke, this green smoke that will make it so enemies can't see through, or allies. They get 3 of these, however, as you should know, concealment really only benefits defenders the most, and if you place one of these in the doorway, you're basically announcing to the entire enemy group that you're going through there. And really the only usefulness I found in these is like throwing them in the sky and practicing your aim to see if you can shoot them midair. That's the only practice I've seen. In order for me to get close for this video, for the ability, I actually had to use it in useless situations. It was bizarre trying to use an ability that would really just harm your team more rather than benefit. I'm gonna say I think the reason Sens was put in this game, as the thumbnail suggests, is to make Blackbeard actually look good. Now, with Sens being so bad, what would I do to change him? Number 1, make it so his gun has less recoil. It does have high magnification optics, but can't really use them unless you can control the recoil. And with his ability, mark enemies that go through it, or something along those lines. His ability, all it does is harm his team. Ooh, actually, what if they made it so you could deactivate each barrier? Ooh. That's all I got for Sens. Pretty short, but honestly, there's not really much to talk about this person. Oh yeah, and fun fact, I think if you want to be useful to your team, you might be better running off recruit.